Greetings, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. Recently, for the past couple months actually, I have had a few people down in my comment section asking me to do another video of asexual memes, and I am a person of the people, so today I thought that is exactly what I was gonna do. I got a hair in my eyelashes. I am a big fan of asexual memes as a grey ace person myself, so you know, I like to look at them, I like to react to them, I like to relate to them, and you know, ace memes are very underrated. Asexuality is very underrepresented, so I'm here to be some representation and look at some relatable memes together. I did just order dinner and I have no idea when it's going to arrive, so this is a race against the clock. I'm gonna stop when it arrives. Basically, when there's a knock at my door, I'm leaving. Let's see how long I can go before my dinner arrives. Okay. And if you enjoy ace memes and other fun, more wholesome videos like this, please do not forget to interact with this video. The best way to help boost this video and my channel is through subscribing. So if you aren't already, please do. I would really appreciate that. And if you like and comment and things, I'll know that you want more of these more wholesome meme type videos, which I love making. But they are the least popular videos. So if you want them to happen more and be more popular, you gotta do that engagement stuff to help me out. Anyway, if you love asexuality and want more ace representation, I'm right here. Anyway, let's get into it. Okay, lesbians and asexual girls relating super hard on being told I can fix you by guys, which it's not funny, it's just a really unfortunate reality of men having egos the size of the fucking sun. Hey, lesbians, I can turn you straight, you just need the right guy. Hey, asexuals, I can turn you straight, you just need the right guy. Nope, you're not anyone's right guy. Actually, move along and never interact with a woman ever again. Thank you. Nothing needs to be fixed. If you are saying to anyone, I will fix you, red flag immediately. I don't even care what you're saying you can fix. People aren't broken. They're people. Then I found you. Said I don't need fixing. I'm not broken. Just human. No one needs fixing. Especially not people's sexualities. Alright? Fuck off. How do parents go from sex is bad to I want grandkids? That's a really good question. That's actually a really good question. This is the thing, right? Like, so many people are brought up in like sex negative households, like in households where like you're actively discouraged from sex. You're being told like sex is bad, sex is evil. If you have sex, you'll die. Like, that's like, there's so much fear around sex, especially unfortunately with like girls, right? Like, there's that whole stereotype that is unfortunately based in a lot of people's realities of like dads being like, no boyfriends until you're 40. You're never allowed to have a boyfriend. No sex. No boys allowed in your room. Like, that's a thing that you grow up with, and then all of a sudden they're here like, I want grandkids. When did you suddenly want me to start having sex? Hello? When? Whoop. Where was that switch up? This is from an Archie comic. This is Archie, and based on me having watched Riverdale, I'm just gonna assume this is Veronica. If it's not, calling her Veronica anyway. Archie and Veronica are sitting on the couch, and there's a kid playing with trains on the floor called Leroy. And Archie says, Leroy, here's $1 if you leave the room. And he's like, it's a deal, Archie. And then he leaves the room, and Veronica is there like with hearts around her like, ooh, we're alone. But instead Archie sits on the floor and he starts playing with the cars. That's so funny. That's so funny. Real as fuck. Hey, can you leave the room? We need some alone time. Just kidding. I'm gonna play with your cars. I'm playing with your toys now. Real as fuck. So true. So true. I agree. This is just a circle of different types of aces all holding each other's hands. It is sex-repulsed aces, sex-indifferent aces, aces whose feelings about sex fluctuate, are dependent on the situation, or otherwise can't easily be placed in a consistent category, aces who aren't sure how they feel about sex, and sex-favorable aces. And I don't know if I already read that one, but I almost just read the entire circle again. And then it just says supporting each other. Very true. So true. I feel like there's like such a thing about asexuality, right? Where like there's almost like a purism thing from some people where it's like people think that there's only one way to be asexual. It's not even necessarily coming from within the asexual community, but like people outside of it being like, oh, well, you can't be asexual if you X. Oh, that's not asexuality because why? And even like within being like, oh, well, you're not as asexual as I am because I feel this way and you feel that way. It's asexuality is like an umbrella term for like just people who have different feelings about sex, right? It doesn't matter. This is the thing about all labels and shit, right? And why I typically don't use labels. It's that thing of like, it doesn't matter. Let people identify how they identify. If they feel like that fits them, then like, why does it matter, right? Like, if you do not feel the same way about sex and desire as like what, you know, most people do, is what those around you do, as like allosexual people do, then yeah, the ace category is gonna feel good. That label is gonna feel right, and you feel like you have a place. Like whether you're like, you know, demisexual or completely sex repulsed, obviously those are like two quite different things, but they both relate in that way of like experiencing sexual attraction. It's not something that comes up all the time, and that like feels isolating when you're in a very, you know, world that is surrounded a lot by like sex and sexuality, and you feel very othered by the fact that you don't relate to that, you know? And a lot of people don't realize that they're asexual to any capacity because of the way that we talk about sex and relationships and how, you know, it just is what it is. And, you know, we all like sex, and if you don't enjoy it, that's normal. Blah, blah. This is Editing Kiwi just popping in here because I am watching this back and realized that I did a very poor job of explaining this, and it may sound a bit invalidating. So I just want to explain a little bit what I mean by this. What I mean is that there are a lot of people who are asexual to any degree, who are in relationships and are just like unhappy, but thinking that that's like normal, you know what I mean? It's like how a lot of women don't realize they're lesbians because of the way we talk about men, and how like, oh, men are just like that. Oh, like, you know, the like I hate my wife kind of joke of being like, no one really likes being with men. So there are a lot of women who are lesbians who are in relationships with men being like, oh, this is just what it's like to be with a man, but they're just actually not attracted to him. It's like the same sort of thing with asexuality, of people kind of just being like, oh yeah, sometimes you just don't enjoy sex. You don't want to have sex, you don't enjoy sex, you just do it because you have to. You do it, like, you know, there's a lot of normalizing of that, and I think that that's an issue in itself because people just think that, you know, that is what sex is, that's what sexual attraction is. But it's not. And we are now having that conversation more and talking about it more, and people realizing like, oh, I just don't experience sexual attraction in the way that all these other people do. Oh, it's not that like sex is not meant to be enjoyable. It's that I just don't enjoy it, and that's okay. We've like now normalized these feelings to a point where people feel safe and secure within this identity. And I think that's really cool, and we should all support each other. And I don't think you have to explain yourself either. You don't have to explain how you feel about sex. You can just be like, I'm ace. The rest doesn't fucking matter. That's who I am and how I feel. And leave it at that. Unless you're like in a relationship where like sex is on the table, obviously then it's going to be a conversation you have to have. But you don't need to like explain yourself to other people who are like questioning your aceness, right? Support each other. All asexuality is valid asexuality. Some people have a girlfriend. Some people have a boyfriend. I have to pick up this rock, guys. Hang on, stop walking. I want to get this rock. Fair, valid. I love a good rock, right? Fucking love a good rock. There's nothing quite like picking up rocks on your walk. This reminds me of Liz from Shrinking. She is not asexual, but she does love finding a good rock to pick up. And I think that more people should pick up rocks as a hobby. Me personally, have you seen rock tumbling? I think rock tumbling is fucking sick. I like one time fell down like a rock tumbling TikTok rabbit hole. That was really fun. I think more people should do that. I think it's really cool. Pick up rocks is basically what I'm getting at. You know what's even better? Sea glass. Fucking love sea glass. That was always the best shit. Finding sea glass when you're walking along the beach, top tier. I remember when we'd find sea glass and like we would have to bring it to school to show everyone, to be like, look, I fucking found sea glass. Look what I found. Sea glass. I have to assume everyone knows what it is, but in case you don't, because maybe you only know if you grew up around beaches, it's basically like glass that has been eroded by the sea. So like, it could have been a beer bottle that was like smashed up and it's been like, you know, knocked by the waves and against the sand for such a long time that it becomes like really smooth. And the beer bottle ones are the best because it's like green. It's just really pretty. It's so cool. It's just like what nature does to glass. And it's sick. This one just says, sex? No thanks. Life fucks me every day. I mean, I don't really need to add anything to that. I feel like that speaks for itself. Ellos, name one thing that's better than sex. I'll wait. Being held and consoled by your crush while crying your eyes out. I mean, yes, obviously, that is a lot better than sex, but I just also in general think there are so many things that are better than sex. Sex is so overhyped. I'm sorry. As one of those ace people who did go through a hypersexuality phase after like sexual trauma and whatnot, it's so overhyped, you know? Part of like hypersexuality for me was just like trying to figure it out. There was like trauma aspects to it of like reclaiming my body, right? And I think it was necessary for me to do for that purpose. But there was also the part of it that was like, something's wrong. Something is clearly wrong, and I don't understand the hype around it. Why is everyone talking about this all the time? Why is everyone writing all these fucking songs about it? Why is this all everyone can talk about and think about all the time? I need to figure it out, and I never quite did. The idea of it's always so much better than the actual like sex itself. And that's what I figured out. That's what my hypersexuality phase taught me, is that there are a lot of things better than sex. Like so many. Sex is so overrated. It does not belong in like one of the best things. There are so many other things, like not to sound very asexual here, garlic bread. Garlic bread's better than sex. All bread. Bread in general, one of the best things. I fucking love bread. Who needs sex when you have garlic bread? I get it. I understand the meme because it is true. What else is better than sex? So many things. So many things. All of the things. Not all of the things. There are bad things that exist. But like, I don't get it. If you think sex is the best thing in the world, I feel sorry for you. That just to me means you're not enjoying things enough. That to me means that there are things out there that you do not appreciate as much as they deserve to be appreciated, because sex should not be even a top 5 thing. Maybe it is. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe this is just me being asexual. But like, surely, allosexual people, you're with me here, right? Like, sex is not that good. It's not that good. It is overhyped. I don't hear any of you arguing, so I'm obviously right. My niece got her sex education in school today. She came home, looked at my sister and her husband, and said, "You two are disgusting." Fair. I don't know how old this kid is, but like, you gotta admit, sex is fucking weird. It's fucking weird. Like, is it cool? Yeah, sure, I guess. But it is kind of gross. Like, if you think about it, it's fucking weird. It's right? Like, even if you enjoy it, even if that's something that you love to do, and I'm not sex repulsed, all right? I just don't care. But like, you have to admit, it's kind of fucking gross. Just a little bit. This is me coming out as asexual, and it's a tank that's like leaking water, and it's my mother like slamming tape on it to close the hole that says, "It's a family thing. We don't like sex." I think I shared this in my first Ace Memes video that I did a couple years ago, but I come back to it just because I do think it's so funny and so real, because in my situation, for my family specifically, both my mom and my sister are ace. I am the like least like sex repulsed of the three of us, I feel. So it's like it's really funny. It's quite funny, like, talking about sex and like me being like, I don't really care, I'm not a fan, and then having them being more extreme about it. It's quite funny, and I love that like my mom didn't realize that about herself until both my sister and I had this conversation, and she was like, "Huh, interesting." It's a family trait. I feel like it can't be genetic, but like at the same time, here we all are, so maybe it is a family thing. I don't know. Acephobia is wild. Like, why are you mad I'm not getting laid? True. It really doesn't make sense at all. None of the phobia, like, none of the queer phobia makes any sense at all, but acephobia is like, why do people hate asexual people? Why are people so pressed and so mad, being like, asexuality is not real? Bleh. it clearly is real because there are people who don't have any interest in sex or like have sexual attraction or experience it in a different way, and it doesn't impact you at all. Like you literally are like not even on the radar. There's like nothing to do with you. Does that offend you? Do you like dislike that there are people who are not attracted to you? Because there are people who are allosexual who are also not attracted to you. I hate to break it to you, but that's the way the world works. Fucking weirdo. Stop being obsessed with other people's sexuality. It's fucking weird. My food is about to arrive, so I'm gonna run away. I hope you enjoyed this fun video. Please leave a like and comment if you did. I appreciate it greatly. Huge thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons. Rain Remaining, Mossy Moose, Noah, Bingo Bango Who Ate My Mango, Kyarum, Bug Loves Cats, Kaylee, Kojo, The Beads, Tess, Alicia, Bree, Chastity, Beckett, Prismatic PT, Sushi Kawaii, Filled the Duck, River, Queen Glimmer, Ella, Mr. Noodle, Radsack, Knitting Menace, Chris, Ellie, Ikazel, and Alexis. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah.